are back in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and it's time to go to the 5th and final Kalpa. So this is the last point of resistance in the game. If you can get to the bottom of this, you're going to reach the final boss. It's really that simple. The stuff that you'll see thrown at you here is equivalent to endgame type stuff, and to be completely honest, I'm probably not even going to really bother with this. One of the things I wanted to talk about that I didn't have time for... Damn it, I missed it. Okay, screw it. So, I mentioned before about Hijiri's character, but I didn't have the chance to actually talk about him in the video. The last one when they finally revealed, hey, he's been dead, he's a mannequin the entire time, yada yada yada. So, before I mentioned he is fated to basically be reborn after dying and suffer, die, reborn, and have this cycle repeat for all eternity. So, I mentioned before that this is a reference to Shin Megami Tensei 2. This is not perfectly spelled out, but a lot of the people who play the game came to the same conclusion that he's supposed to be Aleph, the main character from Shin Megami Tensei 2. First we have to talk to Dante. Our goals are the same, just as I suspected. You know, I have to admit, you've got guts. I'm impressed that you made it this far. But it's gonna get a lot more dangerous from here. You think you're playing with fire? You're just gonna get more than burned. That's why I want to offer my services to you. A demon hiring a demon slayer. It's the joke of the century, don't you think? So how about it? I don't need your help, Dante. Lighten up. It was just a joke. Well, anyways, I'll be here for a while. Come back if you change your mind. So before I continue talking about Hijiri Aleph, if you want Dante, he will always be in this room until you recruit him. If you want to pick him up, he's going to say you're hiring him. You have to compensate him as such. To determine how much you pay him, he wants you to flip a coin. If you win the coin toss, he will be hired for 1 mecha. And if you lose, he takes half your stash. And just keep in mind, if you're familiar with Devil May Cry, he's playing with a 2-headed coin. So, spoilers on what's going to land on. So anyway, Hijiri Aleph. So Aleph is the main character in Shin Megami Tensei 2. I don't remember all the details about it, since it's been a while since I looked. You better pay close attention or you'll get lost. Maybe you think you found a dead end, make absolutely sure before you try another direction. Well, that's my advice. Choose to follow it if you wish. Oh god, I'm starting to remember this. What say you, Mott? Alright, this isn't Mott. Crud, I'm trying to blank on what her name is. Dis, maybe? So you made it to the last floor. This is where the women loyal to our master gather. You've done well in not disappointing them. But if you underestimate us, you will not live to regret it. You're almost to the very bottom of the labyrinth. Our master is waiting there. Don't give up now. Didn't even notice the... Oh crap, I don't even remember her name. Shikome or something like that? Shikome Ikusa? What a cute lad. It's rare for young men to come here. I'm about to burst. I bet I'm nothing but an old hag to you, right? More like an old bag. Is that so? You know, it wouldn't kill you to throw a compliment my way. It's called being nice, you little creep. So yeah, I don't have to worry about it because if she fights me, she's dead. So I don't remember the exact order that you want to go through, but this is when you get your reward. Your loyalty reward, that is. Getting ready to turn on the Stoma. So for Megaten 2, I believe you're already in the Millennial Kingdom, basically Paradise, if you want to call it that. And basically you are a genetic experiment, Aleph. That's the Hebrew letter A if you're not familiar. And your goal essentially is kind of get out of the Millennial Kingdom. Kind of straightforward, don't you think? And the thing is, you have your usual routes as per Mega 10. And if you wound Yahweh, I think, without quite finishing him, I won't have to stop just yet. Basically, if you don't... how you play things out, if you wound Yahweh, he will curse Aleph for all eternity with the whole to be reborn, suffer, die, be reborn, and so on. And there's just no way out of the cycle for him, so... it would make a lot of sense for that to be Hijiri, and basically... Okay, I'm about to level up. Okay, I have Gandari equipped. So to talk about him, he basically in life worked for a rag of a magazine. He wasn't... Okay, stat-wise, I don't know if Spiral Viper scales off my HP or not. I think I might be best off just putting this in luck just in case. Type, physical, one enemy. Ah, they'll tell you more. Type, physical, one enemy, so it's the same thing as Divine Shot. So notice my title has changed to Soldier because I'm unleashed the full power of Gandari. So Gandari is a dark type, so I assume my title reflects the darkness. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm going to equip Sophia here. I'll switch over to Gaia so I can get closer to Gaia Rage, and so on. But anyway, Hijiri didn't really have much going for him in life. He had the misfortune of getting to the hospital. Pair of chakra drops. So the Harlot now has focus. Megadola Rock she calls a lowly item. So he got to the hospital late. As a result, he died in the conception. He was immediately reborn as a mannequin, in which case he suffered in the result of not being able to influence anything. He just kind of wandered around, having to cling to the Amala network to get around, cling to you, and so on. And it doesn't do him a damn bit of good. I mean, the thing he's holding on to ultimately proves to be as unraveling as Isamu. Discharm. So Isamu proved to be a better master of Amala than Hijiri ever was, and it just set in motion for his downfall. I mean, he had his plan seen through by Isamu. Isamu decided to use him as the catalyst for his summoning of Noah, and that was it. It's a shame we don't have... So one of the other proofs, though, is if you think about it, Sakahagi and Fudomimi both died. We saw them on the 4th Kalpa. And there's, like, Hijiri isn't here. If anything, he might be in that one room with Lucifer, but, like, that's kind of it. He's not actually in a place where you can interact with, as in, kind of implying he's already been reincarnated somewhere in the Vortex world, to once again suffer and die. So all that for a Balm of Rising. Balm of Rising, not worth. So keep in mind, Estoma is up. This is just insane. Anyway, we're back in the main room. We'll go through this door this time. Hold on, that didn't appear on the map. No, it did. So that's a very elaborate swastika-like shape that's forming. kind of curious what's over here. Another ladder. We'll be going down there in a second, but right here I want to heal Wukong so we can use Hasa Hapa if I get into another fight. And to be kind of blunt, looting the place isn't as effective anymore just because there's very little I can receive that's going to actually make things better for me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, Kagasuchi is full, gives me a magic mirror. Yeah, that sky-high battle rate is throwing off my focus here, I'm afraid. So this time we'll go out the right door. So that takes us back where we came from. So that literally takes us nowhere. Anyway, let's go on downstairs. Get the show on the road. So keep in mind, if you come here after entering the final dungeon, nothing's gonna happen. But if you come here before, like, say, before even doing the diet building... So hey, you learned Mazandine. So we need to get rid of something. I'm thinking Panic Voice. What Stasis Blade do? Damage relative to HP. Damage relative to HP, all enemies. One enemy. Nerve Bind, all enemies. Mind Panic, all enemies. Huh. Let's get rid of Stasis Blade. So Persky wishes to speak. Gave me a Mamudo Rock, and he is finally evolving. As you may have guessed, by now he is horribly obsolete, but behold. Ganesha of the War Gods. I believe he's the only War God in the game, but I'm not entirely sure on that. You'll notice he knows Ice, Force, Light, weak to Electric, and very balanced stats between Strength, Magic, and Vitality. But he's level 58. And the stuff I'm fighting here is like level 80. So just keep that in mind. And I'm also only level 72, which is why I'm leveling up so damn fast. So here is when we should run into all those trick doors, if I remember correctly. I shall now test your heart. If you are a true demon, then you may see what lies beyond this door. I don't see anything, do you? Nothing. It's like an empty room. Hopefully I'll be able to swap out my Magatama in time. But yeah, I guess we don't have the heart of a true demon, so we're being banished. For shame. Let's push the switch. What do we have over there, I wonder? we can see something. A burial chamber. But there's no name on this tombstone. Wonder where we could be. 1300. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is down here. Let's blow this pop stand. So fastest way out of here. Have to go top. The sucker leveled up. So we need to go down the ladder over here. Need to go left. Okay. So I need to equip Gaia and not die. Yeah, I think this is the part that I remember. So Repel wore off, we are instantly refreshing that. I'm going to be using that the entire trip here. The angels cast down from heaven had no choice but to become demons. Are we fallen ones to blame? Or is the fault of those who cast us down? I wonder what our master thinks. I'd like to ask him one of these days. It's actually there. It's natural for a living thing to die. Yada yada yada. Yes. No. So we found Doc Dark. He allows you to actually train here if you want, because you can get 15,000 Maca extremely fast and easily. To put into context for you. Oh my god, I'm here already? No, we are not going down. I had 300,000 Maca at the start of this video. I'm sitting at 327 right now. Let's go over here. Right here I'm just trying to fill in the map. Human or demon, oh, one with power. Would you like me to measure the movements of your soul? Sure. Imagine you are in the mountains, and you see a human about to be attacked by a wild animal. The animal begins to maul the defenseless human. As a fellow human, your heart would compel you to chase away the beast and rescue the victim. Ah, but now you're a demon. Suppose you kill the animal with your newfound strength. You crush it barehanded. The human would then fear you, since you'd proven yourself more powerful than a wild animal. With your demonic strength, you can no longer be human. You are more dangerous than a wild animal. Fascinating. So no, this is not the part I was thinking it would be. Therefore, let's leave. What I am a little concerned about, though, is leveling up before I go forward. Can I get into a fight real quick? No, my luck is going to reset this, or it'll be some sort of weak fight. Come on, come on. Son of a... Screw it, we're going forward. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Down here you're going to run into the Archangel Metatron, and I want to level up before I actually deal with him. So this is Jean, the evolved form of... or this is Ifrit, the evolved form of Jean. Somewhere in here are doors that will test your demons. They test various attributes, and may even kill a demon if they are inclined to do so. Some will ask for specific demons. If you want to go on ahead, be sure to bring a variety of demons with you. So by specific demons, they're going to ask for Metatron and Beelzebub. Let one of great magic. Select a different one. Sure. So that kind of killed our body. It's Nue Samurai Harm. So I want to see her magic stat. Guess we have to have Daisojo do it. We'll open this one first since it's closest. But one of the most annoying things about this is how it scrolls through one by one by one. So Daisojo got us through the door. Let's see what we have here. The rip-off place. No freaking relief, I tell ya. So, dead end. One of great agility. So we're gonna give up. This, I believe, would be Sparna. She only has 12, 22. Wukong's my highest. So I don't think I can open this door right now. I think it's 25 to open it, and no, it's pretty much holding my breath that entire freaking fight. Putting this into luck because I need some accuracy, and I don't even know if that'll do it for me either. So damage relative to HP, that means the more you spend, the more damage it does, compared to Tempest, which is mid-damage, all enemies. We're gonna pass up on Deathbound. Guy is acting violently, but we're not gonna let it go because I don't think I can afford a curse right now. I don't think Doc Dark will fix that for us. So Diarahan, we can part with Stone Hunt. This is worthless for me. Sparna wishes to speak. Squad becoming, Megado Rock. Sparna is going to evolve for us. And behold, Garuda. What's your clan? Avian. I think there's only like 2 of those. Wukong leveled up, he got more agility, so he's getting close to being able to open that for me. Anyway, Posamudi. If I were willing to give him agility incense, he could, but I'm not. So we have to scroll through this again. I actually should look at Garuda's stats. He might actually be fast enough now that he's an evolved demon. Nope, he's 1 level short. Well, 1 point short. So 1 Brimming with Light is Metatron. You have to make a second trip down here to open that door. More points into magic, and I realized just now I didn't actually switch over to Satan after leveling up. So Avenge, that's your counter move. I don't really care for it. If I could get to a burial chamber, I could actually run around in a circle with Parvati and get my MP back. One of great luck. I actually need to give up and look at this. I don't think I have any lucky demons. Nope, these guys suck when it comes to luck. What do we have over here? So if I can't open this, I'm at a dead end. One of great strength. It's either Wukong or the Harlot, it looks like. Damn, she's just a little short, because I think 25 opens it. Can't make this easy on me, can they? So, a little bit of incense later, Wukong is now at 25 strength. Select a different demon, select a different one, select different, select different, select different, select different. Yes. Your combat strength is admirable indeed, you may pass. This is the most important door out of all of them. So that takes us back to where we came from. As does that. And here is the single most important door in the entire freaking Kalpa. All the Kalpas, I'd say. If you wish to pass, let the one who has been with you the longest step forward. Queen Mob, go. You have with you a mighty comrade. You may pass. And this is where we say goodbye. Queen Mob is acting strangely. What's happening? I feel this power growing inside me. She's back! Our Pixie's back! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I've been right here by your side from the very beginning. You're not waiting for me to say my line, are you? Alright, alright. I'm Pixie of the Fairy Clan. Please take care of me. So are you guys excited? We got Pixie back. Pixie! I mean, granted, she's level 80, has 30 in all stats, knows Maziodine, Megadolone, Meidirahan, Samarekarm, Endure. Packing 660 hit points, 330 MP. What can I say? She's a force to be reckoned with, isn't she? So some people will go ahead and pop her in the party, but she is now our Master Key. The thing that sucks... You learn Charisma. So the thing that sucks about gaining your Master Key this way is she's at the bottom of the list. So that means if you want to get through somewhere, you have to cycle through every damn thing. Now keep in mind, she cannot open the light door or the dark door. One is for Metatron, the other was for Beelzebub. So one of great luck. Select someone different. And we just have to go through the list. But just keep in mind, if for some reason you decide to part with the Pixie, either in Yoyogi Park or like just getting rid of her for some reason, you can never open that door, ever. In order to actually open these, you have to do it the old-fashioned way, the tedious way. we have over here? So let's see if there's a teleporter, and it looks like not. Bead. So we want to go out this door. So the black soul is Beelzebub. Damn it. So we found out the existence of that little area, the significance of it. So we've explored everything there is to explore on this side. Unfortunately, there were encounters here in the Pixie room, so you can't like run around that for mana, health, or whatever regen. That takes you upstairs. Luckily, Daisojo can open this for us. And it kind of sucks that I can't open the strength door, seeing as I'm pretty much doing the whole one-punch thing, you know? Like, I don't know if this was just a coding limitation or what, because really tedious, and I think you have to do this every time you want to open it. Like, it's not as bad once you have stronger demons, but I'm not actually that strong yet. Like, you're probably not even supposed to do this one until you get through the diet building. It's just, I have a death wish. So that takes us back. I'm hoping they warn us before we walk in on Metatron. Otherwise, I am screwed wielding Satan against him. Should be a door that takes us back right there. Have I actually stepped in that middle room? Not sure. Tao T, what say you? Can you feel it? I can feel great power from this door which leads below. Some even stronger than Beelzebub. If you choose to proceed, be careful. So that's Metatron. One who embodies chaos. Chaos. I'm drawing a blank on that one. One of great vitality. Which one is chaos? So this is basically just a shortcut back. Waste of time. Oh, come on. They're hitting me with this on both ways through. You guys are worse than the IRS. And unfortunately, I'm heavy on magic demons just because I know magic is my weakness, so I have them to kind of try to round out things. So, familiar to anyone? I'm gonna switch back to Satan since Metatron isn't right here. This should be Dr. Dark. Nope, it's them. In case you're wondering, I'm gonna swap over to Sophia every time I walk through a door. And here we are. So we're not going to step through this yet. So you want to make sure you null Expel because you're going up against the strongest of the angels. Daisojo repels Expel. Harlot, she nulls it. Wukong, he nulls it. Unfortunately, Pixie has no such protection, so she can be a sitting duck. Throne, fire off a Medi Rahan for me. And yeah. Kinda sucks this won't actually help my offensive power any, but we have Spiral Viper. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, one thing worth pointing out, this gives me 24 agility. He has 19, he has 20, 23. Therefore, I am the fastest guy on the team. And real quick, if you want to burn any incense, this would definitely be your chance to do so. Thing is, agility isn't really going to help me much. I don't see myself using too much magic here. So that boosts my MP a little bit. So, deep breath, and here we go. So hopefully the music cues you in. So if you remember, I think it was the second Kalpa we heard that noble voice. This is the source. That. I can see by the darkness in your soul that you've chosen to disregard my warning. You are beyond the point of redemption. I cannot turn a blind eye to the fallen angel's abominable plan to foster the birth of a new demon. Delivering the candelabra to the Labyrinth of Amala is just as grave a sin. Listen, fiend, foul demon whose soul is tainted with darkness. Listen and tremble in fear. I am Metatron, I am one with God. By his will, I shall destroy you. Feel the wrath of God, disciple of darkness. So one thing I never understood about the series is why is Metatron depicted as robotic? As an angel, I could see if he was more natural, like made of wood, or clay, or stone, or something, but metal? Face my judgment, accursed spirit. That's awkward. So past my turn. Let's get a Tarot Kaja going. Knowing well like he knows Dekunda and Dekaja, but we'll see. When all else fails, spit in their face. Kinda looks like she's doing that too, since she takes a sip first before she actually goes and does it, you know? Kaja, so we can try to drain his turns in case he hasn't swing thrown my guys who will null everything. So there goes the Fog Breath. Okay, this is a time I may use Rakukaja. So I kinda wish I had something cheaper to use. So we get him with Rakunda so we can force a Dekunda out of him. Dakaja, no Dakaja. Crap. So here we go. Spiral Viper. So that was 1/10 of his health, by the way. So I'm going to do a Sukukaja here so we can try to block. Passing her turn so I can pray. Maintain my focus. And we're going to hit him with a Secunda here so we can force it to Kalpa. No crit that time. That's a little depressing. Let's get a Rakukaja in case he goes offensive. I'm gonna have her spin in his face because I want to have Daisojo meditate his turn. You dare oppose me, demon, and I shall crush you with my full strength. So I'm not sure which of these I should use, because I think I need to use one of them. I think Sukukaja gives me a little bit more. So the whole spinning in the face thing has subsided, so we'll pass. If you remember, he used his magic buff, then his spell. I don't really want to pray just yet. Let's just use Dakaja. This is a little risky if I'm going to do it. Miss someone, please. Or only contact Wukong, that works too. Oh, that's heartbreaking. So right here I am going to pray. I do not want to fall below 300 hit points. There's our crit. Putting out a Rakukaja just in case. We're gonna spin in his face. We're gonna have Daisojo meditate so I get MP back as well as heal. So right here is why I want Harla to have Dacunda. So I'm a little tempted to focus, but we'll use Sukukaja at the moment. Get rid of that debilitate. And if he doesn't want to do anything to lower, to boost his, well, to nullify my debuffs, that's what I mean to say. By all means, more power to you. Smegdolone. So this is heartbreaking because I don't know if there's anything she can really do. strength to vanquish the spirit of evil. And there go those. So this can hurt. So I'm gonna pass, use Tarukaja, pass, Dekaja, yeah, I'm not too concerned about it unless he does that. Then I'm concerned about his physical attacks. So Spiral Viper. His posture looks like it went down. There we go, Fire of Cyanide. I don't know if this has subsided or not, so let's refresh it. Okay, good. Daisojo does need to meditate this turn, so I may have to do a double passing. Okay, there goes the Fog Breaths. So I have to pass on her, meditate, pass. We're gonna hit him with Secunda so that he tries to Decunda if I'm lucky, pass. And everyone's in relatively good shape, so I'm gonna gamble and do a double meditate so I'm at full MP. Starting to get very painful. So we're gonna Fog Breath him. So he's at 3 accuracy debuffs. And right here we're going to hit him with Dekaja to eliminate all those magic boosts. And then we are going to pop a bead chain because I have these things and I haven't really been using them. So that wasn't that bad. Spiral Viper. And that's that. Harlot levels up. Bolt Storm. Electric, heavy damage, random enemies. Like, I don't like Makajamon, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this for Bolt Storm. And I don't even know what Beast Roar does. So that's all she wrote. So I don't even know if there are any more encounters here, but just to be safe, we're going to ingest Satan. Look familiar, eh? may need to go back to the first video if this is not ringing any bells. At our master's request, I have been waiting for you. Yours is an existence unbound by this world, and for that reason you have infinite potential. Will the battle with God occur as our master wishes? Or will we forever remain in waiting while history repeats itself? I have thought about this at great length. May I ask you a question? Go ahead. Very well. It is true that all living things must perish. Bound by the invisible threads of fate, humans die tragic deaths. Does that seem fair to you? If you lost a loved one in a horrible accident, would you curse God? There's no need to answer. But if you feel that fate has cheated you, then go see our master. Yes. Though long frozen, time shall flow again towards the final battle. So they're giving you all these warnings for damn good reason. Because there is no turning back. That platform is the end of the line. Lift of the Abyss. The lift leads to the deepest part of the labyrinth. Will you ride it? Yes. So in case you're wondering, to get everything in the 5th Kalpa, you do have to make a return trip with specific demons in tow. Now keep in mind, when you actually make this trip, it should be in the final dungeon. But here we are. No longer are we looking through one of those windows. We are standing before the Prince of Darkness himself. Emphasis on standing. You are here at last. You have long awaited this moment in the everlasting flow of Amala. You have retrieved all of the candelabra and triumphed over the mightiest warrior of light. You are the demon that we have been waiting for. Did you hear that? That? All of the demons are celebrating the birth of the new demon of darkness, hoping that you and the fallen angel will break the chains and defeat the Absolute One. There is no turning back. We, the once cast into darkness, shall face those that live in the light. The final battle is about to begin, but first you must return to your world and increase your strength by defeating the humans who are vying for control of creation, and Kagasuchi, the source of creation. A man who envisioned was a world of silence. Ahriman, god of the void, lends him strength. You haven't even seen Ahriman yet, he's on the die-in, so spoiler right there. A young woman who values power above all else, the god Baal Avatar has descended upon her. A young man yearning to live in solitude. His strength comes from Noah, the wandering god. And Kagasuchi, the light that watches over the Vortex world as well as creation. When you have defeated those foes, you will be accepted and honored by us all. My master would like to help you prepare for the forthcoming battles by sharing a portion of his power. He shall release the hidden power of the Magatama that you have received. You who have cast away your human form and as a fiend conquered all deaths. You were given the body of a demon when you entered the Vortex world, and now it is time for you to receive the heart of a demon as my master wishes. You shall be born again as a demon of chaos, harbinger of the final battle. our strength, our hope. Hey, we're back in the hospital. It all must have just been one crazy dream. Go to where Kakasuchi awaits. Show me the beginning. The voice can no longer be heard. So yep, one crazy dream. I mean, it's not like Marugure has changed in any way, shape, or form. Wait, it's pulsating. What's that? Pierce. We must ingest this. And this is as good a place as any as to stop. So when we pick up next time, we can go mess around in the Diet Building, I guess. Anyway, I'm the Dark Hero. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.